Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for July 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for a donation or an e-gift or money or anything at all, it is not true. It's not me. It is a scam, okay? I will never solicit for personal readings. So let's move straight on. This is your monthly reading for July 2021. Jupiter is definitely making some moves in July. Now Jupiter is in retrograde, so it is a planet of good luck and good fortune. And although it is slowing down, it has that it's like an appearance, an illusion of going backwards. That is not the case with the luck that it bestows. It just means there's a little bit more longevity to the luck. The lucky breaks that come towards you. It's not fleeting, shall we say. It lasts a little bit longer than usual. So that is going to be very relevant in July for you. Also, we got a new moon in Cancer, so that is about looking at your home life. Oh wow, we got the Death card, we got the Tower card. Some major changes happening for you in July. Now, just to let you know, a Tower does not mean something negative in terms of surprise, but I will clarify the energy for you, Virgo. It doesn't normally mean that there is a shift, some sort of upheaval, or even a chance to rebuild something. Oh wow. Okay, so we have the Empress card, we have the Sun, and we have the Judgment card. So it looks like there's major changes, Virgo. Now, your sign is the first sign of really huge shifts happening in July. Now, I do have to say, in the latter part of July there, from about the 18th of July, that is the time for lucky breaks. Okay, so the end of July, this is your end part of the month there. So they are indicating that there is a more fortuitous time for you, but there is some sort of shift here happening with that Tower card and the Death card. Now, Mercury is no longer in retrograde, so the 12th to the 18th of July, Mercury harmonizes with Jupiter, so you can expect some really good news, but Mars is the thing that's shaking things up at the beginning of July, and it looks like you're going to feel the full force of that energy. Now, your protagonist energy is the Death card. Something is coming to an end. You're having to transition something. You've had enough. I feel like if you've been in a stagnant energy, for example, and you felt things were a little bit chaotic, but still going nowhere, there was inertia there, maybe a feeling of lost hope. I feel like you're transforming that energy and rising up. Like a phoenix from the ashes, as it were, because the Death card is scorpionic energy. We've also got Scorpio, Aries. You know, both those signs, Scorpio and Aries, are, you know, governed by Mars, okay? Or they're highly influenced, shall I say. We're not really governed by a planet, but they're highly influenced by that energy. So I'm not surprised to see this. Now, Virgo, I'm not here to tell you something that's not there. You can see you got a Death card. You can see you got a Tower moment. So expect some sort of major shift there. But as you can see, the more abundant, happy energy is coming towards the end. But what we got here is, as you can see, that cockerel there represents the Death, it represents death. And we've got a scythe there. So you can see the Sun. This scythe reaches up to the Sun, and the Sun is clouded. So anything that has been in the way of your happiness, anything that's been in the way of your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, relationships that you want to form, I feel like there's a shift here that takes all the dead wood out to sort of alleviate you and be able to pursue your happiness. It basically means endings bring a new beginning. If one door is closing, there is absolutely another one that is open and available to you, okay? Now, I really feel like you've been cultivating something for a long time, Virgo, because you're the sort of person that you don't like to give up on something. So even if it's like dead wood, you feel like maybe you could fix it, or maybe you could revive it, or something like that. I really feel like you're seeing things super clearly, like, you know what, when it's gone, it's gone. There's nothing more that you can do with it. You may have tried to fix this situation, but I just feel like there's just an energy here of washing your hands off something. Okay, now whether that's a relationship, whether that is a job situation, whether it's a friendship, it feels like you're cultivating your life and you're sorting the wheat from the chaff, as it were. And I feel like you're being very selective about what continues with you on your journey throughout July. So I feel like there's a real point of epiphany moment happening here. Now we do have a tower. It is looming in your resistance position. So this is something that you may have resisted for a long time, getting rid of this situation, or you tried to fix it, you try to hold it all together, you know, you try to avoid something here, maybe out of fear, maybe out of denial, but you were reluctant to allow everything to just crumble. You tried to, I feel like it's almost like you're trying to glue everything together or keep it all going, but finally you're just like, you know what, there's nothing more I can do in this situation. I just gotta let it happen. Okay, so the tower represents change, but also something, it's kind of a destructive energy sometimes, but I feel like it's more of a surprise that occurs to take something away to replace it with something better, okay? Basically, the tower means surprise. And when you have a look at the tower, it's basically a prison, okay? It is something that is impenetrable, something that is keeping someone stuck. Those two butterflies, they were in the tower, and then along came a force of nature to put that tower, you know, that blast of lightning goes on the crown chakra, on the crown of the tower. So the crown chakra is about knowing, okay? It's opening yourself up to a greater wisdom. And those two butterflies, they exit the tower because it's on fire. If they stayed where they were in a resistance energy, they'd be stuck, or worse, the situation would be over. So I'm feeling like you have to transform a situation in order to rebuild it. Okay, those two butterflies, they take a leap of faith. They fly out the window. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the two figures leap into the unknown because it's better to take a leap of faith in a certain direction rather than be stuck in something that is going to be stagnant forever and make you feel like you're repressing who you truly are. So I feel like you've struggled with something, trying to keep it all going, but sometimes you just gotta let go of the control and let things just happen in natural timing. Spirit wants you to win. The universe actually wants you to win. You're sent a lot of tests. Of course, we all are, Virgo. But there's an energy here of you receiving greater wisdom in order to rebuild a situation, to rebuild your happiness and make way for something greater. But it does open you up for a lot of questions. So just to let you know, I'll be reading the overall energy, and then I'll be reading okay, now I'll put that over there, what they just said to me. I'll come back to that in a moment. Sorry, thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. I'll revisit it, but I just want to finish what I'm saying here. With the tower, I feel like it's as if you're sitting on a fence about something, Virgo, which is not normally something you would do, but I feel like you may have been indecisive about something, and that's when fate intervenes and sends some sort of natural event or something that's shocking, that maybe sends an epiphany moment. It could be a thought. It could be something like you've got an aha moment where you're like, damn, I did not see it that way. Or it could be that something physically comes to shake up your world and you're like, wow, what is really important? What is the most important thing in the world? My happiness, you know, my family, because the Empress is about connecting to family as well, and nurturing and being, you know, domestic. So, and also we got that new moon in Cancer, which is about thinking about home life, family life, your inner world. So I feel like something comes along here to really make you realize what you got and what you don't got. And also, I know that sounds really obvious, but how lucky you are in certain situations, and where you're not lucky and where you need to rebuild in order to create the world or the path that you're wanting to build, okay? Now, I'm just going to pull a card to clarify this tarot card, but what they gave me, it was just random. It's a Penn and Teller. Penn and Teller. Now, Penn and Teller, obviously, they're magicians, right? Maybe it's about sleight of hand. Magicians, they do things that are sleight of hands. One thing appears as something else. It could be some sort of illusion that is, you know, shed or taken away in July. But I really feel like it allows you to see things super clear. So either you've just been watching Penn and Teller, or that's your favorite thing to watch, or it somehow is related to the reading. So I'm not really sure. Maybe your surname is Penn or Teller, one of the two, or both. You know, maybe there's a joke about Penn and Teller, or maybe you're even, you know, learning how to do magic or something. I'm not sure how it relates to your reading, Virgo. So they just gave me Penn and Teller, and obviously I know who they are. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can we please clarify the Tower? Now, also, if Penn and Teller does not resonate for you in any shape or form, although I feel like it's about illusions, okay? Seeing how things work, the mystery of it all. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. But if it does not resonate for you for any reason at all, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person it does connect to really pay close attention, as there's something in that message for them and their attention may have wavered. Now, the Tower card, look at that. It's like a breakthrough, okay? Anything that's been weighing you down, that's been on your mind, that you've been doing too much, it's been a heavy load, it's almost like breaking point, okay? Sometimes there's the straw that breaks the camel's back, Virgo, and it's like, I can do no more. As you can see, this figure is carrying a really heavy load there, and they're heading towards what looks like home or some sort of place where they could put down those heavy branches there. So it looks like whatever you've been struggling with, you're about to put it down. You're about to release yourself from it. So this is breaking point. This is like either an epiphany, a breakthrough, or an aha moment, or it is about breaking point where you're like finally seeing things really clearly, or you're strategically planning for something else. The King of Air is someone who sees the truth in everything, finds the truth, thinks before they act. This is something that you may have been thinking about for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's just shown up in your world. I really feel like there is, be careful. They're giving this to me, and I will just give this to you, which is thoughts become things, Virgo. So if you've been catastrophizing over things, if you're the sort of person who worries, because I feel like there's a lot of anxious energy here, a lot of overthinking, it's almost like what you think about, you bring about. So it's almost like you're manifesting whatever it is you think about. So if you've been catastrophizing about anything, or seeing how a situation could go in the negative, if you're one of those people who always plans for the worst case scenario, I mean, we all got to do it. We're human, right? Just don't overthink it, because they're indicating that thoughts become things. But what I do feel like, it's more that it breaks the heavy energy. It's actually something that's really positive. It's like a paradigm shift. It takes something away to replace it with something better. The appearance of this card actually basically means a surprise event offers an opportunity for positive transformation. So even though people see it as, oh my gosh, I got a tower, I feel like Mars is really heavy in your energy, and there's something heavy has come to a conclusion. It allows you to plan forward. The King of Swords is the other side of this energy, seeing things clearly, you know, also negotiating a better deal or a better opportunity, or planning for something greater, seeing the way ahead, having clarity of purpose, and, you know, being able to expand. So I feel like you'll be understanding something a little bit more as well. In terms of career, I mean, this could be a moment where you're walking away from something that you really worked on really hard. You invested a lot of energy, time, and you've like worked like a, you know, work like a dog basically, and you've come to a point where you're like, I can't do this no more, because the rewards are not matching the amount of energy that you put in. 2 energy cards indicate something's coming to an end, and maybe an abrupt one. So if you recently lost your job, I don't feel like you're going to lose your job, Virgo, but if you recently lost your job, I feel like this is you recovering from this energy, because July is about to get a whole lot greater and better at the end of it. Okay, now the overall energy, the outcome, this is the unified position where it all comes together, all comes to good. As you can see, the Empress card is there for a reason. It's about abundance. It's about a creation of beauty, of luxury, things starting to bloom and blossom after clear destruction, right? So I feel like something is going to transform your life for the better. It may feel uncomfortable at first. I'm not going to lie to you. To have a death card and a tower card, when it's there, it's there. I'm not going to like, oh yeah, that never happened. Let's just put that over here. Let's talk about the Empress though. I'm not here to do that. You know, sometimes we got to face our tower moments head on, but know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's bright. Look at that. Look at that. We got the Sun card as well. So the Empress card also indicates if you've planted any seeds, you know, whether this is friendships, whether this is career, whether it is love, I feel like there's a really surprising moment that offers regeneration. Okay, they're really showing me right now Okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're showing me like forest fires. Okay, yeah, they're dangerous. Yeah, nobody really wants them because number one, they're dangerous. They kill off a lot of plantation and you know, put animals and humans in danger. They spread. You know, some things need to be contained. It's a tough time, very uncomfortable, but they're necessary for regrowth of some land. So it is about regeneration. So it's almost like not all is lost, if you know what I mean. There is something greater on the other side. The Empress card indicates that there will be growth after this. Okay, a learning of a lesson, a healthy boundary, strong self-esteem, knowing that you're enough, not letting it phase you, knowing that you can deal with this, whatever this is. Okay. Actually, they really are highlighting the two solid pillars behind. You're in a good position, okay, to weather the storm, whatever storm this is. Now, we will be going deeper to see what that is. It opens up a lot of questions to you. Okay, so the Judgment card is the card of like being at a fork in the road, weighing something up, judging a situation to see what is the journey ahead. It's about looking at how far you've come, where you are now, Virgo, and where you want to be in terms of your goals, dreams, friendships, love situations. It's also a card of second chances. You know, it is about a rebirth of something, an absolution, you know, a renewal, but freeing yourself up from anything that's holding you back. So you may be weighing up whether you return to something, whether it's a job that you had that, or a career that you did a long time ago that you may have gravitated away from, whether it is you want to revisit that, or whether it is a person that you want to reconnect with, whether that's a friend or whether that's an ex-lover. It's a time for second chances. But more than that, I feel like it's a second opportunity for luck for you. I feel like this is like starting from the ground up. Okay, and rebuilding something really solid for yourself for the future. So as I said, if you've lost a job or you've lost a friendship, or you feel like you're having to walk away from something because it's not that I feel like it's unhealthy, but I feel like you're putting yourself first. I feel like you're seeing something that it's been a long time coming. Let's put that way. I feel like there's been an avoidance here for a while, and I feel like it opens you up to a whole new set of questions. Okay, so I feel like you're weighing up some decisions there, and I feel like you're getting clarity and you're having a bit of a wake-up call about your life's purpose. Who deserves to be on this path? What career should I be doing? Where is my heart leading to me? Rather than my head, rather than what society says, where is it I want to go? Okay, I really feel like you're opening yourself up. You judge yourself harshly sometimes, Virgo. Okay, be a little bit kinder to yourself, because I feel like this could be an inner conflict that you've had, and you may be beating yourself up about something in particular. I would say there's no such thing as failure. There's only growth. There's only lessons. You know, all the greatest minds in history, you know, whether it's Tesla, whether it's Einstein, whether it's, there's so many other more people there, whoever it is, they didn't just come up with their aha moment, or they didn't come up with something straight away and were successful. They actually took many times to work something out. So, you know, for example, Edison, you know, how many times did he kind of like try and then had a eureka moment? Nobody talks about the thousands of times that it did not go the way that they'd hoped. Okay, everyone talks about the moment, the eureka moment, the sun, the light, you know, the awakening. Everybody talks about that moment. No one talks about the shift that happens before. It's always darkest before dawn. Okay, what I can say to you with this overall energy for July is that things are going to get so much better. This is success, this is happiness, this is joy, this is positivity, this is optimism about the future. There is an awakening here, and I feel like any confusion or any sadness, anything that you've been going through, very tough time here, is I'm sending you a huge hug there, Virgo. Whatever this is for you, this tower moment, there is light on the other side, and I feel like it opens you up to something really exciting, and I feel like it's blossoming here. There's harvest time for you. So I feel, even though it's going to be a bumpy ride with that Mars, I feel like it all comes good for you, okay? Now, lucky breaks happen in the last week of July. I feel that strongly for you. What is the heart of the matter? How are you feeling in this present moment for July? We got temptation. We got the devil card. Okay, so it's almost like we got the hat trick. We got the death card, we got the tower, we got the devil. Virgo, what is going on? Okay, what is going on here? So now the devil card indicates, you're feeling tempted to do something. Maybe you're feeling tempted to do something rash. Maybe you're feeling tempted to do something like, you know what, let's just break it all up and start again. Okay, you may be even shocking others with whatever decisions you make in July in order to move towards your happiness. And that's okay. You're allowed to break up the whole system and live life on your own terms. It looks like it will be very exciting on the other side. But right now we've got the temptation card as your starting position. So either you're feeling like you're in a stagnant position where you're feeling, trying to be in control of something, because the devil card is about control. It's about feeling tied to something. It's about feeling that something may be holding you back, whether that's fear, whether it is addictions, whether it is expectation. Sometimes we think about the bigger picture and what we want to achieve, and we get a little bit nervous thinking, whoa, this seems so big, this mountain is really huge to climb, maybe I can't do it. But it always starts with a first step. The first step here is this, the death card. Endings, bringing new beginnings, an ending to fear, an ending to resistance, an ending to procrastination, an ending to being feeling vulnerable to situations, an ending to attachments to maybe materialism. Maybe you're feeling like controlled by a set of circumstances that are not even available, not even your circumstances or your expectations. So I'm going to pull a quick card on this. In terms of career, there could be an attachment to money. Now, we all love money, but do we sell our soul to money? Absolutely not, okay? It's nice to earn money in order to pay the bills and have a more peaceful life where things seem to be easier. We are all striving for an easier life, coming back to nature, but there's something here that either it's tempting you away from following your heart, whether that's money, whether that's a person, whether that is a situation where you're feeling stuck in a rut and something has to change. There's radical change happening for you. Oh, wow. I'm just going to go get that card 1 minute, please. It's the Temperance card. So, two energies are coming out here. One is impatience, and the other one is keeping things balanced in a healthy manner. It's okay to want a lot of money. It's okay to want, a person that, some people don't particularly feel is right for you. It's okay to do a job that you want to do and that nobody else thinks is right for you. It's about maintaining a balance, something that's healthy. So they're indicating something that's not healthy in your world right now, and it's okay to have it in a small form, perhaps, but don't go overboard on it. Okay, so I feel like it's about patience, but it seems to be, when you get the Temperance card, it's about turning one situation into another. It can be the same situation, it can be the same thing, but you're changing the dynamics of it so it becomes healthier. You're turning something into something else that's more positive, okay? The Temperance card also indicates harmony, balance. Whatever this temptation is for you, I mean, it could be food. It could be your diet. It could be that when you get nervous about change, or when there's radical crumbling moments where you feel a little bit out of control. It could be your how can I put that? Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Your relationship to food and how you eat your feelings. We all do it at some point, Virgo. So you really need to look at what your temptation spot is for you, and they're indicating that detach yourself from that. Once you identify a fear, once you identify what's holding you back, that's what happens. You can just sort of let it go, let the control go. I do feel like there's an element of control here, Virgo, about something as well. Now, in terms of career, you could be tempted to take a job that pays more money, but your heart's not in it, okay? So please apply it to your situation. What is the challenge? King of Air again. We got the King of Air, the King of Swords just came out just now. So this is about some sort of plan or structure. It's about when you get the King of Air, it's about truth. So either you're seeing something super clearly and you haven't been seeing this. You haven't had that clear vision. You felt clouded for a while, and that's been a challenge. Perhaps you felt like you were dealing with somebody in your workspace, or somebody in your friendship zone, or someone who is in your love situation who has not told you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You may feel like you've been tricked in a situation or something, and there's like a light switch which just gone on, and you're like, oh my gosh, what has happened here? With the King of Air, it's about strategy, it's about plan, it's about thinking before you act on something. So there may have been something that you were thinking about for a while that you felt was really tempting. And I gotta say it, Virgo, if it brings the potential to crumble a part of your life that seems that it could be negative, of course, maybe it's time to rethink that. That's your call. We all have free will. I'm not here to tell you to do something or not, but I'm here to transmute the energy. But if you feel like this, whatever plan you've got or whatever it is that you're trying to action, because King of Air takes action, sees the way clearly, is really weighing something up, really thinking about something very deeply. And if you feel like this would be a positive transformation, this if you're activating some sort of change that crumbles a part of your world in order to rebuild it in a more healthy fashion, then absolutely activate it. But I feel like it's about either you're dealing with somebody who's very rigid, who's not been open to you. I feel like your instinct is taking over here, okay? And I feel like there's a battle between instinct and intuition, and also intellect, your mind. There's a battle between heart and head. You may be looking at rules or negotiating a better deal. Maybe you feel like your negotiation skills are not as good as they should be, and you are tempted to stay where you are because it's just comfortable. But really, they're saying the challenge here is activating something, activating change, something you've been thinking about for a while, but you're not taking action on it, okay? Now, what is below you? Yours is one of the deepest readings for July I've ever seen, Virgo. There's a lot of complex energy here. What is below you? We have the Page of Air. You're investigating something at a deeper level, okay? Now, I've got to say here that there is something here. Now, either you're finding something out about a person or a job situation or a friendship where you're a little bit concerned. The Page of Air is like a new focus, greater investigation, something that you're not really sure about, but deep down you know that you need to investigate it further. Also, you feel like there's some sort of news that's coming your way, or you're waiting for some sort of news. Pages bring news, but I feel like you're really curious about something. And I feel like you're trying to find out all the information and exploring a different way of thinking to find out a bit more. There's investigation here. Now, this could be investigation about a new way of doing something or a new way of seeing something. And I feel like it's something that you've been tempted to do for a while, but you've just not been doing it, or you have been investigating it, but not taking action on something, okay? Maybe you feel like you have not been able to. Something has been holding you back. The Temptation card is the Devil card. Something has been binding you to the spot and preventing you from moving forward, and you're trying to detach yourself from it, okay? King of Air is often very detached. So you may be taking your emotion out of a situation in order to investigate a different way of doing something, or shaking up a job situation. You may have put your resume out to do something different. The Page of Air, I feel very much like people are watching. In terms of career, I feel like either you're being headhunted or you've put your resume out and you're trying to seek something new. I feel like it's communication coming that actually changes a lot of things in July for you. Okay, what is in the recent past? We got the Moon. There is some serious shady energy, I have to say, Virgo, going on in your reading. Now, by shady, I mean the Moon is about illusion. It's about fear. It's about the shadow side. So in the recent past, this is what I feel like. It's almost like you're recovering from this energy. I feel like something here has already happened. You've had a tower moment, or you've been on the brink of a tower moment, okay? The Moon card indicates illusions being shed. So there's your epiphany moment. Okay, I feel like the stars are aligning to bring you inspiration and to bring you light. But before that, you have to go through a darker period, as it were. I feel like you've been through that. Something unseen came to the surface. You had to make some voluntary changes. You've been trying to trust your intuition, trying to find the way forward. But it's been, I feel like it's been hard. Virgo, I can't lie there. I feel like it's been hard for you. Okay, so again, I'm sending out a lot of love for you and a lot of hugs. Now, this could have been activated since we had the full moon eclipse, the lunar eclipse, because I feel like it's been going since then. Okay. Now they just gave me the name Harvey. Harvey. So either your name is Harvey, or it's a nickname, or it's your surname, or it's a person you're dealing with. Please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. They're also showing me a pocket watch. A pocket watch. So either someone called Harvey gave you a pocket watch, or you feel like it's pocket watches. They're very old-fashioned, but maybe you like that sort of thing. You know, they used to have them attached and have them in a waistcoat or something like that. So maybe that's just the way you dress or something. Pocket watch. When I think about a pocket watch, it's something it's attached to you. So maybe you're attached to the feeling of time running out on something, or timing is important to the situation. Let's go a little bit further. What's the potential here? Emperor. Boom. You're turning this around, Virgo. Whatever situation this is, you're owning it. You're bossing up. In terms of career, if you've been dealing with someone who has been very elusive, someone who's been unkind, someone who has been evasive, corrupt even, maybe not telling you the truth, someone who's been very sharp towards you, micromanaging you, being underhanded in some way, you're going to win, Virgo. Whatever this is, you have the potential to be a natural born leader. So if you're moving into a different position, whether it is you're leaving that job and you're moving into a different job, I feel like you're leveling up to the next stage. You're having a position where there's leadership skills involved, where you get more money, there's more structure. The Emperor card is about success, but it's also about action, strategizing, planning for the future, being someone you can rely on. So I feel like you are maybe getting some extra knowledge in a situation, because the Page of Air is often very curious, investigative, thinking, you know, finding something out. And I feel like it allows you to navigate whatever the surprise was or is. I feel like you're able to navigate this the best way forward. I do feel like the Emperor is authority, okay? I feel like anything you've been feeling powerless with, I feel like suddenly there is a power up for you. I really do. Even if you're thinking about, if you lost your job, for example, or you're deciding to walk away from a job because you feel like the company is actually sinking. So you may feel with that tower moment, you may have heard some inside information. So some unforeseen information may have come your way to let you know that the company you work for is in trouble. They're going to be making redundancies or something like that. If this is news you've already heard about, this is what the energy that I'm picking up on. If this is not something that you've heard about, Virgo, I don't feel like... I feel like it must be something else for you, okay? But I do feel like you come out on top. You may become an entrepreneur, or you may be an entrepreneur. I feel like you're going to be bossing up. That's the energy that I'm getting, okay? Now, what is in the near future? Whoa. We got the Two of Fire and we got the Nine of Water. Can you ask for anything better than that? The Two of Fire indicates you're waiting for results, okay? Waiting for something to happen. You've got a choice. As I said, you're at a crux. There's two avenues opening up to you, because we got that Judgment card there. So the Two of Fire, sorry, they just gave me the name Audrey. Audrey, so if your name is Audrey, there's something in this message for you. Again, if it's not your name, doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. But the Two of Fire, as you can see, that giraffe there represents spirit. You may have given up on something, or felt like things were, you're at your wit's end and almost giving up. But along comes spirit to carry you the rest of the way. You're actually on the precipice of something big. Things start to get a little bit bumpy and a little bit tough right before we have a breakthrough moment, okay? And as you can see, Spirit is lighting the way there. You're on the precipice of something big. So I feel like Spirit can see over all the obstacles, and they're guiding you. You're on the right path there. This Two of Fire also means, you're in alignment with success. The universe is actually aligning you to bring you what you need. You may not feel like it right now. It may feel uncomfortable, but something that you cannot see right now is going to show up in your world. And it's a process as well of envisaging something new that you may have been waiting for a long time. I feel like you're ready to make progress, and your passion will attract the perfect situation for you. But I feel like there's almost an element of all the obstacles that you've gone through, like the Death card, the Tower moment, the Devil card. It's almost like you've been walking through mud. Virgo. But I promise you, there's an energy here that's showing up. The Sun card is all about positivity. The Emperor is about success and owning it. And you got the Nine of Water. I mean, that's wish fulfillment. Everything that you've been hoping for, your achievement of desire is matched, okay? Your hard work is paying off. Your achievements will bring you what you've been wanting all this time. Whatever you think about, you bring about. Your wishes are coming true. This is wish fulfillment card, the Nine of Cups. But it's whatever it is you've been focusing on, okay, with love, following your heart. This is material abundance, good health, wishes coming true, emotional security. And I feel like there's a huge opportunity in terms of your career coming towards you, which leads to a leadership position that brings a lot more money. It's almost like your plan, something that you may have been worried to start. It actually, you know, I get it starts to, it's almost like you hit the ground running as soon as you take the first step. What is the advice Virgo is giving to themselves for July? What is the advice that Virgo is giving to themselves in July? Can you please guide them for their highest good? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We got the Four of Air, okay? I'll just pop that there. Four of Air. You're recouping, you're resting. The Four of Air indicates you've been going through something, either some sort of loss, maybe even overthinking this situation may have led to even depression. You're taking a bit of a time out. That's okay. Okay. So you're recognizing that you're trying to spin all of the plates, and sometimes that wonderful brain of yours, because that is your superpower. You think about things a mile a minute. Okay. Sometimes you got to give that wonderful brain of yours a little bit of a rest, especially with the overthinking and all of those things. Just be mindful, to take some time out. I feel like there's moments, Virgo, where you may feel alone in this situation. I'm going to pull a quick card for you, just to let you know you're not alone. Your guides are walking with you. Please reach out to them and say, look, I need a little bit extra help this month. Can you help see me through? They're going to leave signs for you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. And they're showing me something very, very precise here. They're showing me it's almost like a very light, bluey white speckled egg. It's very unique. Now, either you have just bought a packet of eggs and was open the pack and you're like, oh, that's really different. That's not the usual sort of egg that would be in there. Or you actually found a bluey white speckled egg, or you have an ornament that is that. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure how it's resonating for you, but they're indicating to me that that is a sign. Even if you see it on a billboard or a photo or a painting, after this reading or just before this reading, it is a sign from your guides. They're with you. They're giving me that right now so that you look out for it, because it's a sign, okay? They want you to be aware that they're with you. They're walking hand in hand with you, so please don't feel alone. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that Four of Air. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Nine of Pentacles. All will be well, okay? They're there to help you. It may feel like it's a long slog. It may feel like it's taking a while to get there, but they're investing in you, and they're cheering you on, basically. There is either, if you're looking for a new job or a raise or a promotion or some sort of financial good news, they're indicating it's coming, okay? Be ready. The Four of Air says be ready, okay? It's about healing, though. It's about recouping yourself. It's about if you've felt burdened or boredom even in a situation, it's about gaining greater clarity, taking time for a break to really think about what it is that you want. What do you want to invest your energy in? Your energy and time is the most precious gift on this planet, okay? So what is it you want to invest in, really, Virgo, and follow your heart? It will meet you halfway, okay? So there's something really wonderful coming on in here for you. Oh, they just asked me to leave that out, so I will. Now, what is the external circumstances? Eight of Water, walking away from anything that emotionally is not connecting to you. Anything that doesn't make you feel good, Virgo. Walk away from it. That Death card is saying it's time to move on. When you got the Eight of Water, this person here, they've got a big old treasure chest full of knowledge, okay? All those pearls of wisdom. There's something greater on the horizon. The big old ship is finally coming in for you, okay? You can see it. You can feel it. The obstacles are behind this person. Does this person know where the ship is going? No. But normally, the Eight of Cups, they want me to show you, so I will. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. It's not normal that they ask me to show you an Eight of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, but I will. what they're indicating is the person in the Eight of Cups is walking out of darkness into light, okay, is what they've just given me there. So let me just see. Could you please guide me? Where is the Eight of Cups? Thank you so much. I'm sure I'm grateful. Walking out of darkness into light. The person may not know the journey ahead. And Virgo, you're the sort of person who likes to plan the journey ahead. So it's almost like surrendering to spirit. Sorry, they just said it's at the beginning. Could you please? Sorry. Sometimes I get confused. The beginning here, it would be this side, but then the beginning is there. Could you please guide me a little bit more? Thank you so much. Okay. Oh my God, they said right at the beginning. Yeah, it is. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So as you can see, this person's leaving their fears behind. The moon is about illusion and fear, and it's walking away from that, leaving all the obstacles behind, leaving all those cups. They may be full, they may be upright, but they're not fulfilling. This person is in search of something else, something greater, something more in alignment with this person's spirit, okay? You got the Judgment card here, which indicates you're in search of something that is deeper, that is meant for you. It's almost like you're asking yourself your purpose. What is it you are wanting? What makes you happy? And this figure is willing to walk away from anything that isn't stable or isn't nurturing you back. So the Death card and the Tower indicates you're allowing things to just crumble because they no longer serve you or they don't suit you. You're having an epiphany and you're walking away, okay? In so doing, there's something greater here, okay? The universe sends something to meet you because you've decided to tell the universe, this isn't working for me, whatever this is. Now, whether that's a job situation, we got a little bit of energy joining, the candle going there. Either the job situation is not fulfilling for you and you're deciding to change your job. Maybe you're thinking about moving home or, changing things, becoming an entrepreneur, or you're thinking about leaving a relationship, or, I will get to love in a moment, but right now I'm clarifying the sort of career aspect or before we move forward. Now, what is a hope and fear? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? They just said to me, walk tall, walk tall. So walk tall, I guess that's about being in, oh, wow. Walk tall is about integrity, okay, Virgo, holding your head held high. So I feel like the King of Air also is a card of integrity. Do not compromise your integrity, whatever the situation is. Even if there is a person who has been corrupt in your situation, who is saying lies about you or in some way trying to hold you back in some sort of situation, or you felt like there's been deception that's gone on here, hold your head held high, okay? Walk tall, because you're the person who has the successful outcome, just so you're aware, okay? Now, I can't imagine you wouldn't do anything other than walk tall, because that's who you are, Virgo. But what we got is a hope and fear, okay? Now, the Empress is all about abundance. Okay, it's all about manifesting and creating the world that you desire. It could be also that you want to make enough money to settle down, build a home, or find someone that you want to build that home with. So the Empress is about knowing your worth, and a fear that sometimes, Virgo, you doubt yourself, okay? If we're having this card directly aimed at you, it's about your value, okay? And you are very valuable, whether it is in love, whether it is in career, whether it is in friendships. Valuable. You bring a lot to the table, okay? And when you got the Empress card, this is about knowing your worth, and there's a new version of you here. I feel like you are changing your life for the better, and I feel like you're brimming with potential. In terms of career, you're turning heads. People want to know who you are. They're investigating your work a little bit more, and I feel like whatever plan you've got there, you are you're going to meet it. I feel like you're going to action it, and it's going to be successful. It's everything you wish for. You're on the precipice of something big, and it requires courage and self-belief. Thoughts become things. What you think about, you bring about. Really important, okay? They said to complete the set, believe and you shall receive. Spirit's quite funny sometimes. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. But they are completing a set there. Now, in terms of, in terms of an outcome, they want me to go again. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. They just said Clara. Clara. So if your name is Clara, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. They just want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Now it's interesting, they're also showing me a snail right now. A snail. Now snails normally represent slow energy, but slow and steady wins the race. But also snail, they continue on their journey even though it's slow, but they get there in the end. And also snails, they carry their home on their back, right? Or they carry their shell for protection on their back. So I feel like you're protected, but if you're trying to move home or something, I feel like you may be uprooting something and moving on, or taking, it's almost like you're taking your place of stability, uprooting it and taking it somewhere else, okay? Or maybe you're listening to this reading and you can see a snail outside, or you just saved a snail from drowning in a pool of water or something like that. I'm not sure why they're giving it to me like this, but they are, so I'll leave it there. Now, your outcome, okay? Outcome position, we got the 5 of fire, so there is tension there. Ace of fire, boom, and 10 of fire. You are, there's a lot of fire here. You're burning it all to the ground, Virgo. Whatever this is, you're like, done. Burnt the bridge and I'm moving forward. If you were an action hero or heroine there, I see you just walking out of the flames in slow motion, having just set the whole bridge behind you on fire, and you're smiling. That's the way I feel about your energy. It's really awesome. So with the 5 of fire, well, there's a couple of energies here with this. I feel like you're creatively brainstorming at the moment. I feel like there's unity in diversity, so you're trying to honor people's differences, but I feel like you're trying to find your place in this. I feel like there's a little bit of tension, not gonna lie. This energy, this change is going to cause a little bit of like nervousness, but I feel like here that something left field, ideas from left field are going to really offer you an opportunity for growth. Okay, so it is like this epiphany moment. It's almost like, what if I did that? People would never expect me to do that. Maybe I'm not even expecting me to do something like that. But right now, I just feel like doing it because I've had enough. So I feel like there's something here. You're being intrigued by something, okay? And I feel like it brings a lot of transformation. They're showing 2 butterflies again, okay? So this could be you and a person honoring each other's differences, whether it's at work, and then you don't end up working together. You could do. I'm all for unity and everything, but I feel like the Judgment card indicates you're choosing a direction, okay? Should I stay? Should I go? The 10 of fire says, hell yeah, I'm gone. Not I'm going to go, it's I'm gone. So the 10 of fire indicates an opportunity to start afresh. As you can see, look, she's burning all those contracts. So it looks like you're starting something anew. Whether that's just energy, it could be that you're just going, you know what? Any friendships that you feel, there's been a lot of conflict there, and there's been a lot of underhanded behavior, or you've really seen the true colors of somebody, or whether it's something that's happened at work that you're like, you know what, I'm done here. I'm a bit long in the tooth for this sort of stuff. I feel like you're moving forward, okay? And just as soon as you do that, boom, you got an ace of fire. The universe brings you what you need. More importantly, Jupiter brings you what you need, because, as I said, Jupiter is going to be very heavy in your sign, and it's going to bring a lucky break. Now, this is the outcome. Ace of Fire is inspiration. It is a desire to create something from the ground up. It is about success. It is about aligning yourself with success there. It's daring to make it happen. It's daring to make the bold move that you need to. But also, when you get this card, if you've got it at home, please look up the meanings of it. It's time to dream big, okay? Whatever you want, you can have it, okay? I feel like you're turning a dream into reality, and I feel like it's almost like you're taking no prisoners, Virgo. You're not being mean to anybody, but I feel like finally you're following your heart, you're following your desires, and you're putting yourself first. That is not a selfish act. And I also feel like you're aligning yourself with transformation, and you have unlimited potential for success here, okay? So whatever that looks like for you in terms of a career, I feel like you're boldly making some moves here. And it's going to shock a lot of people. May even shock yourself, Virgo. Now, in terms of love, I feel like I'm going to have to pull a card on temptation, okay? Because now either you're in a commitment already, Virgo. I don't imagine you would be, but you may be. And I say I don't imagine you would be. What I mean by that is that you will be tempted to go elsewhere out of a union. I feel like once you're committed to somebody, you're all in. But I mean, I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm here to understand the energy. Now, something is very tempting in a love relationship, whether it is because you got the Judgment card, whether it is you're tempted to return to somebody who contacts you, someone who's quite steely or icy. You may feel like you never truly get to their heart. I feel like there's a heart-to-heart conversation that happens with this person, but there's something about this person you don't trust. This person, I feel like they keep an eye on you. I feel like this person checks your social media. How would you like to? Yeah, this is someone that you separated from. So, or you're tempted to separate from someone that you're currently with because you're no longer, your heart is no longer there. I'm just going to clarify that Ten of Pentacles here. Can you please clarify the Ten of Pentacles in terms of temptation? It's the end. It's the end. Okay, you got the Death card again. So very strong. Either you're separating from someone, Virgo, or someone is separated from you here. You may be tempted to try and fix it or save it, but there's a little part of you that's like, you know what, I'm just going to let it happen naturally. Whatever is meant to be is meant to be. The Death card signals one of two energies. One is it is over and done. The Ten of Pentacles is, conflict, loneliness. Something is closed here. There is closure. You're trying to get some closure on something. So this could have been a relationship that ended a while ago, but you're getting closure on it. You may be tempted by this person, but I feel like you're seeing things super clear on that. The Death card, the secondary energy can be that you're trying to transform the energy in this relationship to something that is new and exciting and unfamiliar, rather than being stuck in a pattern. So, but if you want to renew an energy with somebody and heal things, of course you can. There is always scope for that, but I feel like communication is key. There's something you don't trust here. This is the challenge, communication. Okay, there's a conversation that needs to be had here. Now, as I said, this person, I feel like they check you out online. I feel like this person has deep feelings for you. I'm going to pull another card on that. They asked me to put this back now. I'm loving that. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Spirit Angels. Can you please guide? Whoa. The moon is clarifying the moon. This person is going to reveal how they feel. They're very afraid to connect to your relationship in a deep way. Just to let you know, I will clarify new love for people who are currently single and looking for love. But at the moment, they're indicating a return or being tempted to return to somebody. This person let their fears about commitment govern them. Okay, this person wants to be your person. They want to reunite with you. Can you please clarify the Emperor card? Male or female? Not a gender specific reading. They want to be someone you can trust. Yeah, this person has a lot of love. Okay, Queen of Cups is the Queen of Love. Someone who has finally loved themselves and now can offer peace and serenity and love. Someone that intuitively you had a psychic bond with this person. I feel like you nurtured this person. You healed this person. You may have found that you and this person were connected on a deeper level. This person has a lot of love for you, Virgo. I feel like they want to return. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. They feel like you are their soulmate. Yeah, this person's taking action. They were not ready. Okay, we got the King of Wands there in the reverse. We got the Page of Swords in the reverse. This person was very immature. They were not ready when they first met you. But this person's taking action. We've got the Knight of Swords there. Okay, this person is making some serious changes to come towards you. Interesting. I feel like now you may not be ready or open to this. How does Virgo feel about this person? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Whoa. Because I feel like you, oh wow. Now they're, how should I receive? Thank you so much. They're giving me a smell here, which is like some sort of ointment that you would put on a cut or something like that to clean it out. So if you're just currently using some sort of ointment to do with a cut or a graze or a blister or something like that, then there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone. It's like topical cream, that sort of thing. If that's you, oh yeah. Then there's something in this message for you. Interesting. Virgo, very complex again. You may feel like this person is a soulmate or even a twin flame. Okay, you waited for this person a long time, but you're not waiting anymore. That Two of Wands says you're done waiting. You're done waiting for this person to show up in your world and show you the results. It never happens. But deep down, you know that this person is either a twin flame or a soulmate. And you are deeply committed to this person. Now the Virgo, this is a Gemini energy, but Virgo, I feel like you and this person committed on a different level. There is deep love here, and both of you feel like you should be together, but for some reason it did not work. And I feel like the Lover's card used to be called a choice card, so I feel like you're choosing maybe to walk away from this person, because we've got the Four of Cups in the reverse, which indicates you're looking at a new option. Now, you could also be looking at having a new outlook about this person, but the Nine of Pentacles here is the clincher for me. That's a solitary energy. I feel like you're investing in yourself now, so I feel like you don't really want to put investment into this because it just seems to like go nowhere all the time. I feel like emotionally with that Eight of Water, I feel like you're wishing for someone else to come on in, and they're indicating here that with the Ace of Fire, there's definitely a new passion, a new connection, something really hot and heavy is coming on in here for you, but you're burning a contract. So either you feel like you're walking away from a twin flame, or you're walking away from someone who you really believe deep down this person was your soulmate, but you didn't want to walk away, but I feel like you're having to, because time waits for nobody. Okay. Now, they want me to clarify, so I will. You have the potential to meet someone else who is completely connected to you, but I feel very much like I'm going to clarify these two cards, because I feel like deep down, you and this person, you felt like you were meant to be, Virgo. Thank you so much for it, guys. Yeah, you can heal this, absolutely. So if you're thinking about your twin flame, or you're thinking about a soulmate, and you deep down you want to heal it, can you? Yes, you can. The Star card indicates healing. The Six of Water in the reverse, sorry, the Six of Swords in the reverse indicates that this person is unable to move on from you. And I feel like deep down it's the same. Okay, so I just wanted to clarify the energy before we move forward. You can heal this relationship if you want to. For those of you who are single and looking for new love, I feel like you're going to meet someone completely by surprise. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. We definitely got soulmate energy here happening. I feel like this new relationship that's coming on in is a dream come true. Can you please clarify this Emperor and this Empress card in terms of new? Hangman, you've been waiting for this for a long time, and finally it's here. Queen of Pentacles, someone you'll move in with, someone you'll settle down with, someone who will invest in your future. We got now out of the corner of my eye, because I'm looking in the water, I'm scrying. I thought I saw the candle move again, but maybe not. It just means there's energy joining when that happens. But I feel like this is the commitment you've been waiting for, okay? This is your card, Virgo. The Queen of Pentacles is a Virgo card. And it is about, you've been saving your commitment, your deep level of commitment for the right person, and you're about to meet that right person. Okay, that person's coming on in here. It's gonna be like nobody you've ever met before. I feel like it's almost like all your past, all the baggage just fades into the past and it's gone, because this new person who's coming on in, I feel like they're the one. Okay, but you do have a choice. You do have a choice. So I feel like there's a choice between old and new. For those of you who are in a relationship already, you're committed to somebody, I feel like you and this person are developing deeper communication skills. I feel like there's been something that rocked your foundation, whether it was a desire to have a child, or whether it is something that you just found out about. It could be news. It could be something to do with business. Maybe you or your person got made redundant or something. I feel like they've been navigating. There's been some conflicted times. Now, you may be thinking about walking away from this person. I just keep getting a solitary energy. It's like a choice. I say, they want one more. We got the Five of Wands. It's in the reverse. Oh, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, if you're in a committed relationship with someone you love, Virgo, and someone who is harmonious, this is not for you. For those of you who are thinking about walking away from a commitment that you've made to somebody because there's been a lot of conflict, it could go either way. So I feel like that Judgment card means you're weighing things up, because we've got a lot of conflict here. The Five of Wands in the reverse indicates you can overcome the problems in the union, and there can be harmony and there can be success. But if you feel like that's not something you want to do, the Nine of Pentacles has shown up again, which is a solitary energy. I feel like you're putting yourself first, and you could be dealing with someone who has a tendency to emotionally manipulate a situation. So you may feel like you're protecting yourself and walking away from something that you feel has been toxic. okay? And so that's not going to be for everyone, but that energy is coming up, so I have to honor it and mention it, okay? Now, just as I was taking up the cards, they gave me the name Roland. Roland. So if your name is Roland, there's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but they're just giving me that as well. So let's move straight on, my beautiful Virgo. I'm going to give you a wisdom of the oracle to close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? They're actually playing me a song right now. Now, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They're playing me a song. It's a really famous song. I'm sure of it. I'm sure I've heard this a million times before. Can I tell you who sings it? I have no idea. I'm so sorry. But it's I Can't Get No Sleep. Something's, oh gosh, Can't Get No Sleep. I think it's called Insomnia. They're not giving me the name of it, but I think it's called Insomnia. And it seems quite intense. Let's put it that way. So yeah, gosh, I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics. I'm not really explaining it very well. So either you just heard this song on the radio. I think it's called Insomnia, and it's like I can't get no sleep. And this man is like talking, singing. He's not really singing, and he's like saying something's come over me, and it's like tearing off. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, Virgo. Tearing off tights with my teeth or something. Oh gosh, what is that? It's like passion. It's like this deep-rooted animal type passion, I think. Maybe not being able to sleep because you're overthinking a situation with somebody. It's quite, I'm gonna have to look at the words. I'm really not sure, but either you just heard that song on the radio or is how you're feeling right now. Not that you want to tear off tights with your teeth, whatever that is, but I feel like it's more about you're wrestling with the situation and you're feeling like you can't sleep. Insomnia, okay? I'm going to have to listen to the lyrics. My gosh. Anyway, we'll leave that there. We got number 10. It's in the reverse. Unfinished Symphony in reverse. So I will read from the book. I don't want to tell you anything wrong. There, as you can see, we've got two birds there. They're in sync. They're listening to the soul song. We've got a piano right in the center. We've got an egg, which represents something new. And there's a harlequin. So some sort of trickster kind of energy there, perhaps, or playful energy. Anyway, I'm going to read from the book. Let's see what happens there. Number 10 in the reverse. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, and need to make amends. The protection message is, because you got it in the reverse, when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it's a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. So if there's something that you've been procrastinating on or holding back or trying to fix something that clearly just needs to crumble away, okay, just tie up the loose ends. All will come good. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Okay, they want them all. Okay, so we have a key. Now, the key, whenever I get this key, it's about planetary alignment, and especially since Jupiter is so important right now, they're indicating that luck will be on your side once towards the end of July there. But as you can see, the little nubbin for the key is a heart. Following your heart is the key to unlocking it all, okay, Virgo? So whatever that means for you, they're indicating they want it on the Sun card. That's where your happiness lies, following your heart. We've also got the key, another key. That's two keys to unlock something here. Now this key, it's got a little rose on it. This key is always connected to the Death card. Endings bringing new beginnings. There is peace. This is the rose of peace there, or rejuvenation. So something can rebirth itself. So there can be a second chance in a situation, and there is. It's like a breakthrough. It seems like they want it on the Death card as well. It seems like there is a breakthrough moment for you happening here, an epiphany or something that leads to a lot of happiness or success. We've also got the Sun card, sorry, the Sun, okay, trinket. And they asked me to turn it over. It says made with a smile, made with a smile. So seems that there's a lot more optimism coming towards the end of the month for you, just to let you know. Now they're showing me pegs. Sorry, first of all, they want this on the 9 of water, okay, wish fulfillment card. They're showing me pegs, like if you had a washing line, they're showing me pegs. Now, right now they're showing me a washing line that's empty with the pegs. So maybe that's about don't air your laundry in public, perhaps. I'm not sure what that could mean. Or pegs is to hang something up, out to dry, being hung out to dry. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not sure. Maybe you're doing your washing as you're listening to this. Maybe you're getting your pegs out ready to put them outside on a line if you've got some, or if you're like me, you just put them on the radiator just to dry out. I don't have any pegs here, unfortunately, but they're showing me pegs. So maybe that's about attaching things or attachments. So anyway, please take it as it resonates. Not going to resonate for everyone, Virgo. I'll leave it there. I hope something did resonate in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.